Pitiful defense by the Pistons, as usual. Get up, please. Get this guard out. I can have backside help. This player can slide down and take these Bulls players 2 passes away. We push this player out here. I mean, you're just giving up a 2-on-1. How idiotic can you be? Don't lean towards the screen. Watch right here. Look at this player for the Pistons leaning towards the screen, so you're going to get blown by the other way every time. For Killian Hayes, you need to sprint back, okay? Please sprint back. You cannot jog. Look at Killian Hayes jogging. Stop. So if he'd be sprinting back, he'd be right around here. And now I can get up and force Levine this way, right into help. There's no place to go, all right? I can stunt. I can recover back out. But Killian Hayes is over here. You're useless. You might as well be in the stands. Okay, this is just laziness right here. I don't know, not knowing where you're supposed to be. It's a disaster. Let's take a look. Ball gets swung here. Stop. So if you're this Pistons player here, get your feet set in a defensive stance with your feet wide. Look at right here. Stop. This can't happen. This is not you being in a defensive stance that you can't guard this way away from the ball. Look at your feet. Get your feet wide in a defensive stance. So when this pass gets made on the airtime of this pass here, you're going with the ball. Okay, but you're not rotating to the ball. You're not in a defensive stance. Your feet aren't wide. So now you're going to get blown by because you have no chance to close out. Okay, if you're guarding DeMar DeRozan here, you need to be up and forcing him this way where there's no place to go. You can't let him go this way. I mean, come on. What are you doing? Shade him to this part of the floor. What are you doing? If you're switching this screen, you must get underneath the screener when you switch. When you switch over the top, this will happen. Got to close these gaps off. First of all, Isaiah Stewart's playing way too far off Dragic. Get up and force him. Have some resistance here, okay? But this player's got to drop back totally to the baseline. So when Dragic comes this way, I can stunt, I can recover, okay? But first of all, Isaiah Stewart, come on with this, okay? Give some resistance so you can this player can get right here, and it's easier for him to get in the gaps. But, none of it. The Pistons are a joke. Okay, right here, this is a total mismatch. It's a strong side ISO. It's the easiest to double team. Please, Isaiah Stewart, come down. Please force DeRozan here. Then we just rotate. Rotate, rotate, and then you go into the corner. All in unison on this first kick-out pass. For trapping, your back line's got to be ready. So this trap is coming. So your back line needs to know this because Bogdanovich has got to get over here. Okay, this player denies here, this player denies here. When you trap and push DeRozan out here, we're not really worried about this player 2 passes away. We're worried about players 1 pass away. But again, it's too easy to pass out of, and now you've just given up numbers. Not defend in the gaps like this. Your feet cannot take you inward. Watch this Pistons defender. Look at his feet. See how they're moving inward? His body momentum's taking him inward. Now you're not getting back outward, and it's just rip and go right into the lane. And we got an and 1. Stop moving your feet. You have to be aggressive in the gaps, okay? You got to be down here now. You can't be moving your feet and dancing around, okay? You have to have your feet stationary. Again, watch this Pistons player here. Look at his feet. Okay, as this pass is getting made, where are his feet going? Inward. So now you're not getting back outward. It's just... Pistons are just a total laughingstock. Stop. Okay, so you're switching this, right? So then this player's got to be ready. Communicate. Attention to detail. Be prepared. If you're any of those things, which you're not, you'd be level to the screener right now, ready to guard Levine. Whoops. What do the Pistons do in practice? They clearly don't go over how you switch a ball screen. That's clear, because this is now the 3rd or 4th time they've screwed this up. Stop. If you are switching a ball screen, this player's got to be level to the screener. So you're ready to guard Caruso. And this player has to immediately get underneath the screener. If you switch over the top of the screener, yeah. Everything is wrong with this play. All right, first of all, you don't guard above the 3-point line away from the ball. Get beneath the 3-point line. 2, you got to get your hands off of this Bulls player, because look what this Bulls player is going to do. He's going to take advantage of you having your hands on him to create space. See that space he just created? So now you have no chance of guarding this flare screen, and it's good night. If you are switching a screen, it has to be now. It has to be now, at the point of the screen. This player switches, this player's underneath the screener. You can't start and drop coverage and then say, nah, never mind, we're going to switch. It doesn't work. You're Jaden Ivey right here. You got to get underneath Vucevic. You got to battle for real estate with Vucevic. Initiate contact with Vucevic. If you front the post, okay, stop, then you need that backside help. Like, this player's got to come over here and backside help. The Pistons suck. Pistons are garbage. Everything they do is trash. This is maybe sticks out the most. DeMar DeRozan is probably the best mid-range jump shooter in the NBA. So we want to get him out of that mid-range. By the way, if I hedge and push him out, where's Vucevic going to? The backside help is right here. Who's coming up with this? Love that the Pistons are doubling on a strong side ISO with DeMar DeRozan, but yo, one person doubling. Why is this player doubling too? You have no ability to rotate when you're triple teaming for no reason. Another strong side ISO, easy double team right here, okay? Isaiah Stewart can't double. Too late, okay? You need to get over here. Here's where your double team comes from, okay? You push him into, this player's up the line. Kick out pass, rotate. Rotate, and the man that doubles pushes Isaiah Stewart into the corner. I hate the Pistons. This is moronic. You look at this Pistons player is back and ready to double. Now, he needs to get his back to the baseline, okay? But force LaVine into this help, please. Why would you let him go anywhere else where now you have no help? You idiot. Not how you switch a ball. What do the Pistons do in practice? I mean, how can you be this bad at switching? Switching is not that hard. Okay, if you're Bogdanovic and you're switching, you need to be level now to Vucevic, the screener. So you are ready to guard. This player needs to get underneath Vucevic, switching onto the screener. You can't switch a ball screen when you're playing underneath the screener like this. Come on! Okay, so Isaiah Stewart clearly has no chance of guarding Zach LaVine. He's going to get absolutely cooked. So how do we guard Zach LaVine here? Get up. Force LaVine. Now, this player, again, needs to be further in. Right foot parallel to the block, left foot out wide stance. And then we're up and we're forcing Zach LaVine this way. What does that do? Now he sees a second defender. So I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet anywhere. I'm in a wide stance. I don't have to move my feet. I will always be able to get out to the three-point line in time. Okay? Or let's watch Isaiah Stewart get destroyed.